are you? It's been a while since I last posted, but you know, we're back at college, we got some coffee, we're here before everyone else, and we're ready to get this video started. And yeah, so we're just going to be drawing. I have no idea what we're going to be drawing because obviously it depends on my lecture, and I haven't been told, obviously because I'm here before everyone else, I haven't been told yet what we're doing. So yeah, it's just going to be kind of speed paint, but obviously speed draw of today and what we're doing in class, and hopefully I produce something cool by the end of it. So let's go on with that. So the first assignment for the year is a blind contour drawing. And so what is a blind contour drawing? A blind contour drawing is a drawing exercise where an artist draws the contour of a subject without looking at the paper. The artistic technique was introduced by Kimon Nicolaides in The Natural Way to Draw, and it is further popularized by Betty Edwards as pure contour drawing in The New Drawing on the Right Side of the Brain, as stated by Wikipedia. My lecturer said that we are doing this exercise as a way of warming up our hands from the long break we took, and to help the connection between eye and hand, but I have my theory that it was just for simply torture, because my eyes would just not cooperate. The struggle I have with blind contour drawings is that my eyes glitch. I don't know how else to put it. With contour drawings, you have to go very, very slow, and I was actually drawing still too fast for my lecturer's standard, and yet I still struggled because the more I concentrated on where I was looking and trying to keep my hand steady following the lines my eyes saw without looking at the paper, it like overwhelmed my eyes, I guess, and they just jumped around for a few seconds unwillingly. I told my lecturer and he said that it's normal, so let me know if you've experienced this, and he also thinks it's just, adds a personal touch, which makes me feel better about it. If you're interested in the animal skull I'm drawing, it's called a mongoose, and mongooses are short-legged animals with pointed noses, small ears, and long furry tails. The claws do not retract, and in most species there are 5 toes on each foot. The fur is grey to brown and is commonly grizzled or flecked with lighter grey. But I chose it because it was the cleanest skull. The others had some kind of like meaty texture on it, like was all dried up, like kind of, someone even called it biltong, which was so gross. And I actually cannot stand the idea of skeletons. I don't know why, but ever since I was a kid, the idea of skeletons have always kind of like freaked me out. Even human skeletons freak me out. Like, just when I think about the fact that I'm a skeleton, I'm like, yeah, it's not a pleasurable thing for me to think about. So it was kind of difficult for me to look at and draw and touch. And it's just one of those irrational disgust I kind of have, I'm sure most people have, like, an irrational fear or a disgust, like just something about them that might be irrational, and this is kind of mine. So yeah, but putting, all that negativity aside, it was a very useful exercise. Just maybe don't do it for 6 hours straight and 2 days in a row. It gets quite repetitive, and yeah, it kind of gets quite boring after a while. Like, everyone was, today we were just like, quite over it by like the 10th or 12th drawing. We just all wanted to leave. Luckily I was able to leave early, so yay. So yeah, I think just doing 1 or 2 before drawing your final piece can help a lot, but you definitely don't need to do 20 to 30. It has its benefits. It can strengthen your hand-to-eye coordination, and overall just get your hand loose and warm and ready to get into the bigger project that you have on hand. And if it's just for a normal, sketchbook spread, then it's just a nice little thing to do once in a while, just to keep your hand warm and loose. Besides, most likely blind contour drawings will turn out less than ideal, and so getting your session started with some ugly drawings can help like the perfectionist loosen up mentally, because the worst thing that could have happened has already happened. They created something subpar, and I'm saying that as someone that is a perfectionist in art. And well, yeah, I think when it comes to blind contour drawing, I like it. I think it's a good exercise. But it's definitely something I don't gravitate towards. And because, it was just a lesson at college and, it's an assignment, that's why I did it. But it's nothing I would personally sit down to do. But I think I should change that. And one thing I can definitely say is that I am glad I kind of drew with a skull. Even though I have a fear of it, I think it is important to continuously try and push the boundaries that we set for ourselves. And so, me going and touching the skull with my bare hands, something I would never think that I would do, but it's something so small, but just, you put these boundaries around yourself, and when you go past it, it just, it opens up more. I don't know what this would obviously open, but I'm just proud that I didn't let that stop me, and I just, decided not to participate or something, not that that was a choice, but yeah. So basically, if anything you learn from this, try blind contour drawing. If not that and you're not really interested in it, then just try and push past the fear. Who knows? Maybe you have a fear of heights like I do. Go climb a mountain and see how you feel. So yeah, that's it from me for today. I hope you had an amazing day, week, or weekend, and I'll see you next time. Ciao!